To qualify for the World Championships, I need to run in the 5,000 meters the qualification time of 30 minutes and 1 second. So I need to run fast and I need to get into fast races. And the first race I will get into is the 3,000 meter in Bergen. This one has the purpose of setting a fast time to getting me into an even faster race, a Diamond League in the 5,000 meters. If I don't get that time, a good time in the 3,000 meters, then I have a plan B for the 5,000 meters in Finland. Diamond Leagues are like the best of the best races, and everyone wants to get into these races. So there are a lot of political games with managers that have like athletes, and they say, all right, if this Olympic medalist runs in your Diamond League, I want also to put John into your race. However, I don't have a manager with a lot of political power. It's my father. So the only way for me to get into these races is to prove my shape. And so I have to tell the race organizer, look, I ran that race very fast, so I have a good shape, so let me into your Diamond League. And that's why I'm running a 3,000 meter in Bergen to prove my shape in order to get into the Diamond League. There's a lot on the line. If I run a bad race, then my chances to qualify for Worlds decrease a lot. There are a couple of reasons why Diamond Leagues are better to run fast times. First of all, there's like the top of the top in the world. So I don't need to push the pace in the front. Other people that are better than me will push the pace. I just need to follow them. So they will take all the wind for me. Secondly, it's mostly in a big stadium. And when you're talking about a stadium, it's like it seals all the wind. The track also is made out of a material mostly that is very good. So it's made for fast running. And then fourth point, they mostly have wave lights, which is a certain technology in the track that they use today, where they put lights inside of the track that follow you at a specific pace. So you don't have to think about which pace you have to run and watch your running watch every lap. You can just follow the lights and switch your brain off. So everything is made to run fast in such a race. For the 3000 race, they have some pacers the goal is to run 7:35. And there are some good competitors. So if the conditions are there, I think I should be able to run a fast time. The race organizer of the 5,000 meter in Stockholm told me, if you run well, you'll get a spot, but he didn't tell me what running well is. So in my mind, it was like I have to finish first or second in the 3,000 meter race with a good time. So 7 minutes and 35 seconds or faster. And they were pacing for 7 minutes 35 seconds in the race. So that's fine. Now, I'm heading to the race 2 days beforehand or 1 day beforehand, I don't remember anymore. And I'm looking at the weather statistics and they say like there is wind gust of 80 kilometers per hour, which is crazy. And that's not made for running fast times. My parents asked me, but John, if you got on one straight line on the track, headwind, you got the wind in the back on the other straight line, so that's fine. It's like cancelling each other out. That's not how it works in athletics. A headwind gives you a much more negative impact on your performance than a tailwind in the back. So wind is just bad. And I was like, all right, don't panic. You'll go there, you'll race and see what happens. We are 3 hours pre-race. I'm racing the 3000 meters in Bergen, Norway. Right now it's grey, cloudy, a little bit raining. That doesn't matter. What actually matters is that there's a shit ton of wind apparently. My goal is to... They told me there would be a pacer for 7 minutes and 35 seconds, which would be ideal for me. But if there is a lot of wind, it will be difficult to run that time. And I'm counting on that race to run fast to get world ranking points, but also to run fast and get a spot in the Diamond League in Stockholm in 2 weeks, where I could qualify for the World Championships. But looking right now, if the conditions are not there, both goals cannot be completed, maybe, so we'll see on the track later. I hope that there will still be some good conditions to race fast. Then I will not hesitate to take the front and push the pace once the pacer goes out to target a fast time. If the conditions are really bad, and I know it's difficult to target a fast time, then when the pacer goes out, the scenario will be that I will just go for the win. And so I will not push in the front, I will just follow and try to go for the win. I'm still learning to manage my stress before a race. I always have to get used with different races to get on the start line, get in this call room 30 minutes, 20 minutes before the race. It's always a bit stressful at the start of the season, but once I get used to it, I know I will get less stressed. I'm also a bit stressed to just hurt. I know races hurt a lot, and I'm not racing there to make it easy. I want to hurt a lot, so I'm stressed for that as well. And I want to remind myself that if I'm not enjoying these racing experiences, then what's the point of my job also? Okay, it's all about the journey, the training leading up to the race, but my job is really to race and to perform, and so I want to enjoy these experiences. Where now I flew to Norway, I never went to this country, it's beautiful. I'm here in Bergen, it's crazy beautiful. And I want to enjoy these experiences where I'm fortunate to live these things and race like super high level other runners, some even the best of the world, among the best of the world. And so I'm fortunate to live these experiences, so I better enjoy it because they will not last very long. I know I'm gonna give it my all, so as long as I control what I can control, the wind, etc., doesn't matter. Everyone has this wind. I'm gonna try to control what's in my power, which is giving everything and not stressing too much and enjoying the experience. I ended up running 7 minutes and 46 seconds, which is way too slow. Yeah. And after the race I was like, shit, I'm not getting into the fast race. So my quest for the World Championship qualification time starts on a bad note. What made it even worse is that my time that I ran in the 3000 meters, 7 minutes and 46, felt like super hard, but it is a time I have to pass in the 3K mark in my 5000 meters if I want to qualify for Worlds. So I was like, if now I'm running all out and I can barely hold the pace for 3000 meters, how can I run even 2 kilometers further? And that's the thing about racing, it's so special. Like, we're pushing our bodies so much to the limit that the body has to be 100%, and if the body is not 100% on a certain day, then one performance can seem super hard, but on another day can feel much more easier. So it was a tough day for me, that race, but I knew I didn't have to overthink it, that 7 minutes and 46 would feel much more easy on another day, and I had to choose for then plan B and go. I couldn't get into the Diamond League, I had to choose for my plan B, which was racing in Finland. First, the organizer told me they are pacing for 13 minutes and 10 seconds. I have to run 13 minutes and 1 second. And so I was like, shit, that's not fast enough. I asked the race organizer to organize a faster race, and he's super friendly. And so he organized pacing for 13 minutes and 5 seconds until the 3K mark. And then I just had to accelerate a bit during the 2 last kilometers. And the competitors were quite good. There was like a guy from Argentina, his name is Santiago. He already ran 12 minutes and 58 seconds. So I was like, all right, he's gonna be able to run that again. There was Sam Gilman, American guy, who ran really fast in the college in the NCAA system. So I was like, he's also able to run that. And there were like 2 other guys as well. So I was like, the conditions are there to run fast. I was very confident. The race went according to plan for the pacers. So the organization set up the ideal race, which is very good. But then the competition wasn't there as I hoped for. The American guy, Sam Gilman, had a very bad day because of traveling, I think. So he ended up just completely blowing up. Santiago, the other guy, he ended up also having a bad day. Everyone ended up having a bad day, except me. So I had to push from the front, and it's difficult to push from the front and run a fast time. Of course, it's not an excuse, because people running the world records like Jakob Ingebrigtsen always have to push from the front. So I should be able to do it. Anyway, it made it tougher on that day, and I ran 30 minutes and 3 seconds. I was 2 seconds away shy from the World Championship qualification time. It proved my shape, that on the one hand I'm able to run this fast time by pushing from the front. So if you put me in a Diamond League race, like these top level races, where I just have to follow people in front of me, I will be able for sure to run the qualification time, but I have to get into these Diamond League races. It gave me confidence, but also fear of like, shit, it's only in a Diamond League race that I will be able to run that fast time. So with the performance I had in Finland, I should be able to get into Diamond League races, because you have Diamond League, then you have gold races, silver, bronze, challenger, etc., etc. This race that I won by pushing from the front was a gold race. So if I run a gold race and I win it, the next step is get into a Diamond League race. And that was my argument. So I went back to Diamond League organizers. And I was like, look, I won a gold race. I proved my level now. Forget about this 3000 meter. I proved my level on the 5K. I should be able to get a spot on the start line of a Diamond League race. They all rejected me again. And so that was a big blow. So yeah, plan B is to qualify to the world rankings. In Belgium, we have to be in the best 36 in the world. And after the race in Norway and in Finland, the 5K, I'm 32nd in the world ranking. So I can still qualify now through the rankings. However, I'm only 4 spots shy of not being qualified. So if 4 people get in front of me, I'm basically, yeah, like fucked. And so that's a big stress, because if I run the time, I can qualify immediately without any question. The world ranking gets only closed 1 month before the World Championships. So I have to wait until 1 month before the World Championships, and I can only get back from 4 places, from place 32 to place 36. Otherwise, I'm not qualified anymore. So it's a big pressure and stress right now. That's the plan B, but it's not an ideal plan. The main plan is still to run the qualification time. So my plan is to run it in Belgium in a race called KBC Nacht, Nacht van de Atletiek on home soil. It's still a very good race, but it's more riskier because it's not in a stadium. So if the conditions are not there, if there is a lot of wind, there's nothing in this race to seal off the wind compared to a Diamond League where you're running a big stadium. So it's again a bit more risky, but I have to go for plan B, that race. They are planning to organize a very fast race to run 30 minutes flat, so that's very good. They are also putting wave lights, which is this little light technology inside the track. So that's also very good. They are organizing very fast pacing. The pacers are very qualitative. These are actually the pacers that run into Diamond Leagues as well. So everything is there to be qualitative. The 2 things that I need still is good competitors and good weather conditions.
So you're quite confident in your shape right now for the
trainings have shown that my shape is crazy, and so I just have to show it on the day itself.
Okay, so you're ready?
I'm ready to rock and roll.
Great. Dan kunnen we nog